Okay, I'm going to give a demonstration of pulling a shot with the Nomad, a $250 device, pump or lever manual espresso device. And so what I've done is I have essentially 17 grams of coffee that fit into this 47, whatever the size is, 49 millimeter basket. The basket fits into a special drawer here, and the drawer has two pieces. And so I'm going to grind this 17 grams of coffee, which I have dialed in with my Lagon Mini, and we're going to shoot the shot. It's important that you preheat the unit, so I've already have hot water in here, keeping it hot, and then we're going to heat the basket as well. Now, there's several ways you could do it. You could flush it with the hot water. Sometimes what I do is I put it over the kettle that warms the whole unit there. Anyway, I'm going to RDT the beans so it doesn't stick all over the place. You know, this is a slow grinder, so we're going to let that grind. I'm heating that water back up. I'm going to put you on pause. Okay, so I got the beans ground, which I have already dialed in. Got my hot water sitting here. This is hot water in it. I preheated this. Again, we could flush through if you want to heat it a little bit more. And if you do flush through, what you had to do is you pour through here. You're just basically heating up the filter basket, which means I want to dry it off a little bit, right? Take my 17 grams of beans. That's where I found it gives the right amount of headspace for me. Give a little WD, is that what they call it? This is my thing. I got a different file for tamping. Okay. Okay, so then I have my pot prep there. I put a screen on. Put the jar or the holder into the separate jar. I've already have the hot water in there and I flushed it through. I'm going to drain out the preheating water. Okay. Keep it hot. That goes in there. I will usually preheat the cup because I don't have a cup warmer on top. I know how long to pour to get the right amount of water. That way I'll drain it through when my shot is pulled. You can't see the scale, but I'll read it to you. So I'm going to go. So the gauge, the pressure gauge now sits at about 2 bar, and I hold it there. That's where about 16 pumps seems to push water into the puck, keeps the pressure tight there. I'll wait a few seconds. Then I start the timer and bring it to 4 bars, then up to 6 bars. I'll hold it 6 bars until I see the drip, and then I ramp it up high. And we're going to pull, let's see, this is, we're going to pull about a little, just over 2 to 1. I'll pull out of 17, I'll pull 40, which ends up being for this coffee a really nice, whatever I want to say, sweet shot with a pretty thick mouthfeel. So the thing is, I get to about here, about 35 grams, and I stop and I let it ramp down, and at 40 I pull it out. And that takes about, when it started dripping, about 40 seconds. That's about 1 gram per second flow. And then at the very end, I can flush this out. And when I flush it out, that way it's like pulling your lever all the way down. I can get a dry puck. So, and that's pretty much it. There's a bit of cleanup with 2 pieces and the basket and my catch cup. So that's the hassle of it.